Hi, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories here in Margate, Florida, and today we're doing a review of the Roll and Lock A-Series, which is the all-aluminum cover with the new XT rails. And we're doing it on a Toyota Tacoma with, guess what, a 6-foot bed. That's right, those are hard to come by. Come on over here, you can see, before we get into how it works, let's see how it looks. Take a good look on this right here. I find this to be a very good looking cover. It works very nicely with the lines of this Toyota. I think it's very sharp looking. Now, let's go into what is an XT rail. Well, that's this little fella right here. If you look here, it has a T-slot. What is the T-slot going to be used for? Well, let's take a look at the truck next to it, which is my truck. By the way, if you look here, guess what? I have the same setup on here. I got a roll and lock with a XT rail. Now, you can put in the Rhino racks, which is the lower racks. You can put in like either Yakima, Thule, or in this case, we have the Tuxedo racks here, called the Elevate racks, which go up 18 more, goes up, say another 10 inches to 28 inches. So it's 18 or 28, depending on what height you want, which would work really good with this vehicle here. So if he wants to have them up here, you know, he can still use these and have it like a nice long kayak. If he's doing some overlanding, he's gonna bring a tent with him, or, you know, you just plan to put coolers and stuff on there. All this stuff, the Safari Basket by Kurt, the Rhino racks, the Tuxedo racks, all that would work with this cover. So now we see some of the cool things you can do with this. Let's see how nice it works here. Now we just put it on. The bed is a little dirty, sorry about that, but it is a customer's truck. Now, when you go to open this, you're gonna turn this to the left. That's a release mechanism. And if you notice, it goes back very quickly. A lot of people love the way these go back. They find them to be one of the fastest of the rolling covers. I like it a whole lot. So, and let's take a look here. Now, this is going to be using your cargo management system right here. See right here? It goes right in there. And I do like that, even though it does, again, I'm going to tell you the pros and cons. When you get a cover, you're not going to be able to use those tie downs that go in here. Unfortunately, it's just not enough room for it. But by securing this cover, you have now taken the strength of this and it holds the whole cover. So let's say, again, you got a tent on here, you got people in the tent. This is all connected very, very strong. And it's gonna hold a lot of weight, which is really great. Now, another nice feature about this, and I love saying that it's nice because it is very nice, is it's got a very small canister. And it, you know, as you know, the Toyotas don't have a very deep bed. Now this is the 6-foot bed, which is a little bigger than the 5-foot. And that 6-foot, I think, makes a big difference for putting stuff in it. And you don't really want to give up any of the space here. Also, if you notice, there's a shield that blocks or covers and protects the actual canister that holds the cover. So if you have stuff in here and someone cuts you off and all your stuff goes forward because you hit your brakes, instead of smashing into your canister, which could damage your cover, this protects it. And this thing is actually extremely easy to fix. Occasionally, these things get damaged. You unscrew them, you can repaint them, or even replace the Roll and Lock sells this part by itself. So it's a really cool feature. So I like that a lot. It's the only one that does that, by the way. All the other companies, basically, some have a plastic cover, some have metal covers. This is the only one that's a double cover, so it really protects it. Okay, so let's go in here, another feature on this. Now, a lot of rolling covers, it's either all the way open or all the way closed, nothing in between. Roll and Lock, if you listen a little closer, you hear little click noises. You can have it partially open. So, and I find that to be a nice feature, because if you do have a tall item and you're sticking this thing up here, you can still close the rest of the cover. Now, it has pre-made stops, so you're not going to stop it anywhere you want, but it's got a lot of nice stops, which I find very effective, and it works really good. Again, this goes here. Now, this is one of the newer models. Now, they no longer lock into the tailgate. Now, on the older models, that was good if your tailgate didn't have a lock, like the old Tacomas. Guess what? Did not have a lock here. Let me cover this license plate up. We don't want the world to see that plate. And so having a cover that locked the tailgate was very effective. But all the new ones have locks in them now. It doesn't really need that. And by removing that, it does a really good feature, because let's say it's raining and you just want to open this real quick and not have to open the cover first. You go here, you throw your groceries in, you close it back up, you're on your way. It saves you time. As you know, time is money. I like not having the locks in the tailgate. The only time I preferred it is when, again, it didn't have a locking tailgate. which 99% of the vehicles nowadays have a lock-in tailgate. So that's a great feature. I do like the way this looks. I think the all metal is, I like it better. It is UV protected, and the company Roll Lock is made here in Florida, so it's United States made, USA made. They do a great job, and this being a matte finish is really not going to fade because it's a matte finish, you know. So this is going to hold up really good over time. So this cover 10 years from now, it's probably going to look exactly the same as it does today, as long as you take good care of it. And you don't really have to do too much. Go through a car wash once in a while. Now, speaking of water, and this is real important, a lot of people think when you buy a cover, you're buying a waterproof cover. I am sad to tell you that no covers are waterproof because they're not submarines. They're water resistant. Now, Roll Lock has made some changes here. For example, this seal right here has been changed for the newer models. And be honest with you, the old seal did not work as good. And that came with the ones that had locked in the tailgate. So when they redesigned this, they redesigned a lot of the seals on the outside, the seal here. I mean, you might see my older videos, I rated Roll Lock from water resistant from a scale from 1 to 100 around the 95, 96. Because of the changes they have made on their newer models. I am officially bumping up the water resistant number from 95, 96. I'm going to 96, 97, almost a 98. Again, it's a rolling cover. Rolling covers are not going to be as watertight as a one piece. But this one is, they definitely made some good changes. I got a lot of customers who own Roll Lock, and they say, you know what, they're waterproof to me. And I said, yeah, you probably will never see a lot of water unless you're going through a really high pressure car wash where the water's going 100 miles an hour and it finds its way in, sometimes around these little cracks and stuff, or you go through a really bad storm. Normal weather, you're probably not going to see any water in there, and you'll just assume it's waterproof. I like to tell you the truth. I'll tell you the good stuff, I'll tell you the bad stuff. You need to know this stuff before you make your purchase. This way you're not like, you know, you bought this and you went through a bad storm and you say, oh, there's a little water in here. I didn't know about that. Well, if you watch this video, you did know about it because I told you. And we tell people in the store as well, even though some people hear what they want to hear. So I'm telling you, they're not a submarine. So again, keep that in mind. Now, this does have a 3-year manufacturer warranty. If you have it professionally installed by C&H Auto Accessories, Truck Heroes, who owns Roll Lock, is doubling the warranty to 6 years. Now, this is not forever. So if you see this video and 5 years from now, you come in here and I said, I want that promotion, and it has ended, it has ended. So you have to do it sooner than later. Keep that in mind. Now, if you say, you know what, Chris, I like it. This is exactly what I want for my Toyota. How do I get it? Well, I am glad you asked. Well, you can call the store and ask for John, who's behind the camera right now. You can ask for me, Chris. You can ask for John's son, Dave. Any of us, or my dad, Hermit. We'll be glad to help you out. And we can ship this anywhere in the country. And the benefit of calling us is we make sure we get you the right product. A lot of times people will go to my website, which is about this YouTube video, and they'll make a mistake and order the wrong product. It's really good to talk to us. We know what we're talking about. We've been doing this a long time, and we're going to make sure we get you exactly what you're looking for. And that's real important because a lot of times you'll call some other company and they don't know this stuff. They don't know how to install it. They don't know the ins and outs. They don't know the differences between the vehicles, and they'll get you the wrong product and you're not going to be happy. It's good to call us. We like being called. So give us a ring. We'll walk you through it. We can ship it to you, or you can come in the store, have it professionally installed. And if you have it professionally installed, I put a 1-year labor guarantee on this, which basically covers the labor. Now, Roll Lock covers the parts, but they don't give you a person to put the parts in. So if this lock broke and Roll Lock says, no problem, we're going to send you a brand new lock. They don't send you a technician to put that lock in. If you bought it from us, we'll put that lock in free of charge under our 1-year labor agreement. So we give you all these extra warranties. You know why? Because we do a good job, and I don't worry about these things because, to be honest with you, Roll Lock has very, very few problems. The only problem people seem to have is they lose their key. That's not Roll Lock's fault that happened. So again, this is Chris with C&H Auto Accessories here in Margate, Florida, doing a review on the A-Series by Roll Lock with the XT rails on a 6-foot Toyota Tacoma. Thank you so much. Have a great day.